Lambeau Field on a Sunday afternoon. Where else would you want to be? The NFL on CBS with underway. Crosby kicks it through the back of the end zone, and the Rams will have it at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 20. First play from scrimmage for St. Louis. On a give. Gurley. The acceleration, he picks up a couple. Julius Peppers, first man there, and giving Arizona a potential possession. Stedman Bailey in as a third receiver. 2nd and 8, out of the gun. Foles has time. Foles now in trouble. Tosses it out of bounds. Pressure from Clay Matthews. They are really on the same page this year. Dime package here for Green Bay on a 3rd and 8. Foles steps up. Foles throws. Broken up. Trying to hit the tight end, Jared Cook. Throwing at Micah Hyde.
Offhand, just leaves it back there and swats it away with his right hand.
Foles took a shot from Mike Daniels on the play. Johnny Hecker is the punter. Micah Hyde, the return man. It does take a St. Louis roll. Hyde scoops it up, and he ducks out of bounds. Terrific field position for Green Bay to open up after the 43-yard punt and 8-yard return by the third-year safety from Iowa.
Rodgers and James Jones, two big bodies that have 6 touchdowns among them.
It's a 3-receiver set on a pitch. Lacey looking for a lane. Out across the 45-yard line. That's a 3-yard pickup. Robert Quinn in on the stop. Day Adams is out once again. Adams nursing that sprained left ankle he suffered against Seattle. Rodgers will take a shot downfield, and it's too high. He was trying to hit the rookie out of Stanford, Ty Montgomery. Incomplete. 3rd and 7. Physically, he's getting there, but they've put a lot on his plate in the first month of his rookie season. Rodgers steps up the awareness. Rodgers, first down. Rodgers deep into St. Louis territory. Aaron Rodgers, 18 yards.
Rodgers smartly seeing it all, then gets down safely.
Aaron Rodgers, his longest run of the season as Lacey gets a touch. Laurinaitis over there defensively. It's a loss of 1. Ogletree fractured his right fibula, had surgery on Tuesday. Rodgers not on the same page. Randall Cobb was going up the field. LaMarcus Joyner in the nickel over there defensively for St. Louis. With this Rams D, they believe in him and his game plan. There's a jump. Will Rodgers get a free play? He will not. You know, one thing the Rams talked about, Jeff Fisher said, look, if you jump, keep going. Don't give Rodgers a free look.
Zone infraction, number 98. Defense. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
I didn't jump. You jumped out of your skin.
I jumped.
Unbelievable.
It scared me. 3rd and 6. Rodgers on time. Rodgers connecting for the touchdown. Ty Montgomery. Touchdown Packers.
Donna, watch it right here as he will open up Montgomery. A mix-up in the secondary for the Rams, obviously, as Truman Johnson cannot get off the rub from Richard Rodgers, and Ty Montgomery will never have.
That felt like a track meet. Nobody in front of him. No contact. No problem. You don't want Green Bay to touch it. You look up, it's 12:11 to play in the first, and you're still down 7-0. Crosby kicks it off. The scoop and run by Cunningham. That spilled out across the 25-yard line. 7-0. Went 3 and out on the first series of the day. Hand it off. Gurley runs into a wall. Mike Daniels there. Green Bay tightened it up against San Francisco last week. Only gave up 196 yards. Gurley falls forward and gets a gain of 3 on the play. Jaron Elliott in on that stop, making the official cheesehead since 1987. I know you thought that they were made with actual cheese. They're not. Foles to throw it. Nice grab along the sideline out near the 40-yard line, hooking up with Brian Quick. Givens to Baltimore for a conditional 7th-round draft pick. They go with Austin, Bailey, Britt, and Quick. Foles hit as he throws. Deep ball on the way. Incomplete. Kenny Britt had a step on Sam Shields as Foles took a shot. He has played a big part in that. Guys have been a part of the system now for a number of years. Gurley thrown backwards. There is nowhere for Gurley to run. Mike Daniels and Clay Matthews made sure of it. 3rd and 10 now for St. Louis. Working out of the gun, Foles. Protection holds up, Foles fires, knocked up in the air. Oh, it's caught by St. Louis. Benny Cunningham is there on the ricochet with a penalty marker down. 16 yards on the obscure pass play.
Illegal contact, number 48, defense. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
At the 45 after the reception by the running back Cunningham. On first down. Gurley slowed down and fights through it. Tough to bring him down with an arm tackle as he takes it to the 34. That's an 11-yard gain for the rookie out of Georgia, Gurley.
Troubles earlier with runs behind him.
8th play of the drive for St. Louis. It's Gurley again. Gurley tried to hop step around Raji. A big body, number 90, 7th year out of Boston College, the number 9 pick back in the 09 draft, makes the play. Louis, the only team in the NFL without a 5-plus minute drive this season. Foles on a 2nd and 9. Foles is devoured back at the 41. Take your pick. Perry, Matthews, all making their way to the quarterback. It's a loss of 7.
Yes, 18 sacks now on the season for the Pack. Here comes Perry. He's going to get by the tight end Corey Harkey.
72 set by the Bears back in 1984. This is a 3rd and 16. Foles gets rid of it. High throw. Britt couldn't handle it, and it's incomplete. And this drive stalls. Kicker comes in averaging 47.3 yards per kick. This one he's just trying to place it. Flag is down.
And delay a game. You know,
Delay of
Jeff
game.
Fisher did talk
Offense.
about
5-yard penalty.
stealing a possession or two in this game.
They took that penalty to back it up and give Hecker a little bit more space to work with. Trying to place it inside the 20, but this ends up making a beeline for the end zone. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line for the Packers. James Starks is in.
Green 18! Green 18!
Fake the handoff. It'll flip underneath. It's Starks. Breaks a tackle. Starks still going. Hit from behind out near the 40-yard line. It was Barron who whiffed, and Starks turns it into a 19-yard pickup. 6th year in the league. 1st and 10 at the 39. The toss is offline. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver.
Interceptions on the bust of the game each week.
That's right. Those numbers were official. Give it to Starks. He falls forward with a penalty marker.
Yeah, Rodgers is just so in control. He's been in this system now for a number of years, since 06 with Mike McCarthy, and that really pays
Offside.
off.
Number 95, defense. Lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Just short of the 45. Rodgers on a give. Hop step from Starks. Starks has a 1st down.
Sitting one of the best.
Rodgers. A strike to Montgomery working the perimeter. And catch of the day for Montgomery. He has the touchdown for Green Bay. Long count. Eddie Lacy emerges through that little opening. 2-yard pickup. Had to fight for it.
To a 1st down.
We saw Chris Ivory make a living on that last week in London. Ball is tipped. Scooping under James Laurinaitis. And the streak is over. Interception on a tip ball. Chris Long gets a piece. And Aaron Rodgers is human. There's through a pick at home. St. Louis gets the turnover. It's Gurley trying to bounce off a tackler. Changing our calls, it's a constant challenge. 2nd and 8. Line it up. Foles, deep ball. Rainbow delivery is too far. Trying to get the speedy Stedman Bailey involved. In there at the left tackle position. This is a 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun. Foles, pressure. Intercepted. It's picked off. Micah Hyde with the INT. And the Packers get it back at midfield. Micah Hyde, his first interception of the season. Packers have it at midfield.
Green 18!
Lacy the single setback on 1st down. Play action. Little toss. It's caught. And it's Richard Rodgers that catch and run. Rodgers was stacked up with Lacy.
Defense on full so far.
Packers lead 7-0. They have scored in the first quarter in 21 straight regular season games. Lacy met by Barron, 3-yard pickup.
You know I just keep a straight face.
Yeah. Crimson Tide pride. It's nationwide. Richard Rogers the catch. He's thrown down by McDonald. Motion man is Jones.
Right, green 18.
Time for the hard count. Nope.
Low snap. A blast by Lacey. Did they stop him?
He didn't make it. McDonald here, right on the end of the line of scrimmage there. You can see that he comes underneath Chris. Long, high, tremendous effort.
Lead for the Packers. Play clock down to 1. They didn't get the playoff.
Oh, and that's really inexcusable. You come off the sidelines
Offense.
with the play.
5-yard penalty. First down.
Being modest. It was enough for him to just say we won the game.
1st and 15 at the 35. Swing it to the outside. Trey Mason. Mason gets the perimeter. Hit by Banjo.
Austin yet to touch the ball.
He was tremendous last week against Arizona. Play fake, and nobody on Green Bay bought it. Pressure coming from Daniels. Season on 3rd down. The average is 8 yards to go. 5th worst in the NFL. Foles picked off. Intercepted. It's Rollins untouched all the way for the touchdown. Lambeau leap. And the Packers add to their lead on a 45-yard pick six.
Jones right here is going to provide that pressure, forces Foles to throw off balance to Jared Cook, and the rookie, 2nd-round pick out of Miami of Ohio, has nicked up a little bit too.
The punter Maste holds it. And it's 14-0. Packers have posted 9 straight wins over NFC teams in the regular season. That's the longest active streak in the NFL. Booming kick from Crosby. Completions and 2 interceptions. Packers in the first quarter at home, they have been dominant last year and this year. Curley just looking for some space. Gains 2.5 on the play. Perry combining with Raji to bring down the talented rookie. Formerly with Atlanta and Detroit in his first year with the Rams. 2nd and 8. Once again, the play clock going down, and they don't get this play off cleanly.
That's 2 delay of game penalties, plus they had to burn a timeout to avoid a 3rd one.
Prior to the snap, delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Great incompletions for Foles. 2 picks. Now they'll try to get Austin involved. Austin on a zigzag. Not a whole lot there. Austin working his way towards the sideline. 3rd and 12. Deep in their own territory. Foles. Deep ball. Looking for separation. 1-on-1. Incomplete. Tavon Austin in a matchup with Shields, and for a moment it looked like Shields was the receiver on the play. Shields played wide receiver in college at Miami. He has become a top cover corner in this league. Johnny Hecker, the punt. Micah Hyde, for a catch called for, brings it in cleanly at the 39-yard line. Last time the Packers were 4-0, it was 2011 when they started 13-0 and finished the season 15-1. Starks gets an opportunity running inside for 2. Laurinaitis, the tackle for St. Louis. Mental talent, the physical part, the mental part, the decision-making, the part that people don't know about. His ability to process information is a gift, as Rodgers will go down after a 3-yard scramble. Here's what you should know. If I'm not looking at you, it doesn't mean I can't see you. So be aware.
And they are.
3rd and 5. Rodgers gets out of trouble, but not enough for a first down. And a flag is down back at the 40-yard line. James Laurinaitis, 4th down for the Packers.
Offense number 70. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
Arnold is 6'1", less than 300 pounds. Different players, but so effective as a combination. The punt from Maste. It'll bounce and die inside the 5. That was very close to the goal line. Placed the ball inside the 1. Jeff Fisher immediately threw the red flag to challenge this.
Well, Jeff Janis touches the ball there. Great hustle, but you can see the shadow of the ball over the front part of the end zone. This is a touchback and should come out to the 20-yard line.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field has been changed. The kicking team player went into the end zone and did not reestablish before touching the ball. Therefore, it is a touchback. 1st and 10 for St. Louis from the 20-yard line. St. Louis is not charged a timeout.
Louis has a 1st and 10 at its own 20-yard line, trying to get Gurley going, and here he goes. Gurley across the 30. First down run for Todd Gurley. On battles and break tackles, that is more difficult to do at this level. Austin, they get him involved in different ways because of his versatility. Start getting their season percolated, and the Bears could be the antidote. Todd Gurley. Good effort by Gurley just to thwart his body forward for a 6-yard pickup. 5 first downs now for the Rams. And a shift in approach here. They've gone to the ground game. Gurley scoots ahead for a 3-yard pickup. It was the Packers who came in number 3 in the NFL in rushing yards, 136 per game. It's the Rams that are trying to control the clock and get a little rhythm here on the ground. Not enough. It will be 3rd and inches here for the Rams. McCarthy have become excellent friends.
Watch the sneak here.
3rd and inches. Foles is a big guy, 6'6", and a 2-yard pickup.
Players, staff, and let them know all about his personality.
Gurley slicing to the outside. Jaron Elliott loops over. St. Louis in Green Bay territory inside the 45. 3 tight ends in this formation. Play action. Foles dials up the deep ball. Over the shoulder attempt. Incomplete to Jared Cook, but a flag down. Clinton Dix in coverage.
Interference.
Let it go.
Defense number 21. Spot foul. Automatic. First down.
Motion man Kendricks. It's a running play. Stop and go. Gurley. Oh, he had a head of steam. It's hit down low by Hyde, and he saves the touchdown. It's a 6-yard run. As Packers defense getting challenged in the red zone. The flip. Austin. The cut. Austin is in. Touchdown, Rams. The creativity. Tavon Austin.
And a touchdown pass at that because the ball was thrown forward by Foles. Watch how quickly, just touches his hands and he lets it go. And he puts it up high so it's in the face of Austin. He can see it easily, snatch the ball, and then his natural ability makes Clinton Dix miss at the goal. It was Austin and Gurley on that drive, wasn't it? And Clinton Dix with a big penalty.
Extra point from Zerline. 9 plays. Just had a season-high 164 rushing yards against the Cardinals last week. They've got 70 in the first half today. Big leg from Zerline. Green Bay 14, St. Louis 7. Packers have it a 1st and 10 at their own 20. Play action. Rodgers out of the pocket. Rodgers on the move. Looking downfield. A fake. And veers out of bounds. Excellent job on the play-by-play from Dan Fouts, who incidentally pulled out my microphone cord.
Got me.
Rodgers to throw it. On the line. Zips it in there. Montgomery with another grab. Terrific hands by the rookie from Dallas Tech. 3rd round pick. He's physical at 6 foot 216. Rodgers flip it underneath to Starks. Hit down low. Starks thought he was going to turn that into a huge gain. Nick Fairley limited Starks to a 7-yard pickup on the play. Eddie Lacy in the backfield. We've got 5:40 to play in this first half. It's a 4-receiver set. Rodgers steps up. Rodgers, the leading rusher for the Packers here today. He's got a first down. Lacy will shift to the other side of Rodgers. Give it to Lacy. Lacy lifted and brought down by Joyner. LaMarcus Joyner with a physical tackle. It's a 2-yard gain for the Alabama product. Several renovations through the years, the new scoreboard, the sound system. Rodgers gets rid of it quickly. Shake and bake move by Cobb. First down. First catch for Cobb. Out of the gun, stepping through, and the pick. It's Tremaine Johnson. Aaron Rodgers intercepted for the second time today.
Seahawks, where he reads the coverage, then lays out to make the interception. Quickly gets to his feet and brings the ball back, but maybe even bigger concerns now for the Rams.
Did he trap it?
That look tells me yes, he did.
St. Louis have it. 1st and 10 inside the 35. Give it to Gurley. Hit down low. Mike Neal in on the stop. It's a 2-yard pickup. Interceptions of the season for Aaron Rodgers. And it sets up St. Louis in Green Bay territory on a 2nd and 8. More Gurley. Up the middle for 3. Mike Daniels with a tackle for the Packers. 3rd and 5 for the Rams. Motion man is Bailey. Foles from the gun. Rifles. Catch is made by Bailey. And the question will be where they spot the football. Will it be enough for a first down?
I think so.
Foles is now 5 of 14, 38 yards, a touchdown, 2 interceptions.
Now Mike McCarthy's thrown the challenge flag. He's going to challenge the spot. And he got that flag out just in time.
Spot related to a first down. We will review the play.
There may not be enough evidence to reverse this call. Fine catch by Bailey. Hayward, tight coverage. But as he makes the catch, it appeared he had enough for the first down.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. Green Bay is charged a timeout and their first challenge. It's first down, St. Louis.
9 to play in this first half. St. Louis down a touchdown to the Packers. Give it to Gurley, cuts it upfield. Inside the 20 on a 4-yard run by Gurley. Jaron Elliott over there to make the stop for Green Bay. 2 minutes to play, first half. 2nd and 6 for St. Louis. Movement. A lot of penalties early for the Rams. They cut down on those.
False start. Offense, number 68. 5-yard penalty. Second out.
Take the handoff underneath. A lot of bodies there. Stedman Bailey can't break free. 1-yard pickup. Micah Hyde. Quick is also a big body at 6'3", 218. 3rd and 10 for the Rams. Here comes the rush. Foles to the end zone. Knocked up in the air and incomplete. They were looking for the height advantage that Quick had against Sam Shields, but it's Shields winning the battle. They're 6 of 6 on the season. Trying to cut into the Green Bay lead. Zerline knocks it through. He's got a rocket leg. Remember, will they still talk about that one here in Green Bay?
Yeah, I'm sure they do. I'm the only person who talks about it in Green Bay.
Greg Zerline kicks it through the back of the end zone.
Yep.
Starks in the backfield.
18.
Play clock expired. Wow.
Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
A franchise that has won 13 titles. Rodgers looking up. Rodgers looking downfield. And a comebacker for Montgomery with a flag thrown at the 30.
Yeah, they're going to call holding or illegal contact against the Rams.
Holding. Number 56. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
Yeah. 1 timeout remaining, a minute and a half to play. First half. Cobb out in space. 8 yards for Jones. He's looking for his first career 1,000-yard season. He's on pace to do it. Rodgers rifles it. Catch made by Richard Rodgers.
The crossing route delivers it perfectly.
Rodgers steps up. Pump. Rodgers hit from the side and he's brought down. Barkley is in at right guard for TJ Lang out with a knee injury. The bobble and the drop by Starks. 44 seconds left.
Defense giving Rodgers one look and then coming out of it.
Play clock down to 1. Rodgers steps up. Rodgers in trouble. Shovels it. And Starks is brought down short of the first down at the 45. St. Louis kicks it off to start this second half. And the Packers will have it at the 20-yard line. Penalty marker thrown at the 41 on the Rams side of the field.
Yeah, they're going to be offsides on the kickoff.
Offside. Kicking team number 53. That 5-yard penalty will be added to the 20-yard line. First down, Green Bay.
Rodgers running the ball.
We need to.
On first down, play action. Rodgers steps up. Sends it to Rodgers. That's Richard Rodgers, who's gang tackled at the 30-yard line. It's a 5-yard pickup. Have a 2nd and 5 here at the 30-yard line. Shotgun for Rodgers. Rodgers, pump. Rodgers loops out of trouble. And Rodgers falls down just short of the 35. Didn't see anything he liked downfield. Instead, turned it upfield. He's got 41 yards rushing and a long of 18 today. Lacy fights through, but there was a crowd there, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's it for Eddie Lacy. Motion man is Jones, still looking for his first catch. Rodgers looking in that direction. Rodgers over the middle. It's caught. James Jones has got an angle. Jones taking it.
Oh, that's a touchdown. They're saying he's down inside the 1. He was across the goal line before his knees hit, but it's again a crossing route, and he just gets beyond the coverage of Joyner, and then it's a race between him and Reynolds, Rodney McLeod.
Green Bay is challenging the ruling on the field side of the goal line. We will review the play.
They ruled him down at the 1.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field has been changed. No body part other than a hand was down, therefore touchdown.
Back for his 2nd stint in Green Bay, and James Jones has delivered after getting released by the Giants at the end of the preseason. Kickoff through the back of the end zone. We asked Rodgers about Jones. He said, it's been amazing having him back. He's a great teammate. Kenny Britt is in there for the St. Louis Rams. Had an injury late stages of the first half. Dump off, Lance Kendricks. Kendricks, Milwaukee native, hit from behind. That's not an update that you want to hear. Jamal Charles, such a gifted player. On first down, Gurley. Todd Gurley dealt with an ACL injury last year with Georgia. Toss it to the outside. It's once again Kendricks, and he's spun down at the 39-yard line. Nick Perry is out for the Packers. A shoulder injury. He will not return. Austin lines up in the backfield. He'll shift out of there and now in motion. Walking out of the gun. Foles in trouble. Foles gets rid of it. Incomplete. Clay Matthews was draped all over Foles.
Grounding number 89 is in the area.
And it's been a while since the Packers.
Standing at the Green Bay 15-yard line waiting for it. High punt. Hyde retreats, and he is blasted at the 10-yard line. Then for the Packers, just short of the 10-yard line. They've got a 21-10 advantage on St. Louis. Rodgers. Shovel pass. Starks. And a flag down. Starks out across the 20. Good enough for a first down, but could be coming back.
Block in the back, number 82, offense. After this is to the goal. First down.
Pushing 270 pounds, according to Aaron Rodgers. He's breaking tackles now.
1st and 15. Toss it out to Cobb. Out of bounds. 6-yard pickup. Chris Long, questionable with that knee injury. 2nd and 9 now for the Packers. They'll set up Rodgers in front of Starks. Starks hit from behind, falls forward across the 15 for a 5-yard pickup. Allows you to make adjustments on the field based on circumstances in the situation. Rodgers out of the pocket, moving. And a dart towards the sideline, incomplete. Starks thought he should have grabbed that one.
He doesn't care how much money you make, round you were drafted in. You gotta have those two components.
The punt from Mastay, averaging 43 yards per kick. Tavon Austin. Contact very quickly. It was bang, bang, 47-yard punt. Have to get something going offensively here. Gurley goes airborne, comes up short of the 40-yard line, hit by Quentin Rollins. It's a 4-yard pickup.
Empathy, knowing what it's like to play the game, successes and failures.
Gurley breaks one tackle. Good run by Gurley, not enough for a first down, but getting close. 4-yard pickup. Remains in there on 3rd and short. We approach 7 minutes to play in the 3rd. They give it to Austin, and it doesn't work. A Hecker once again. Hyde, the return man, at the 12. There's the fake. Hecker looking downfield. Hecker tosses it. It's caught inside the 40. Hecker does it again. Connecting downfield to Cody Davis. 1st and 10, just short of the 35. It's Gurley banging inside. Forward progress will get him to the 31. Mike Daniels in on that stop. 2nd and 5. Motion man is Austin. Feed it to Gurley, anticipating the contact. But Gurley wouldn't go down. There's the jawing after the play from Guyon. 4 yards, a touchdown, and 2 picks. From the gun, rush is coming from Matthews. Falls flushed out of the pocket, throws, nobody home.
Nobody home, that could be, he's outside of the pocket, so that it's a clear throwaway by Foles. And again, Foles.
There is no intentional grounding. The passer is outside the tackle box and the ball went beyond the line of scrimmage.
Long of 60. McQuaid snaps it, Hecker holds it. And a knuckleball is well short.
That had to be blocked at the line of scrimmage.
Green 18!
3 receivers set for Rodgers to work with. But at the Lacey, never quite got his footing. Just 12 yards rushing for Eddie Lacy. Shotgun. Rodgers hooks a pass over the middle. Nick Fairley was there. Well, JB, Dan's playbook is vast. It's a coloring book. There are crayons. 3rd and 7. Knocked away from Rodgers. That ball is recovered by St. Louis. Another Packers turnover, and the Rams take over at the 41 of Green Bay. Joyner on the recovery.
And it was around the corner. Robert Quinn with a chop on the arm of Rodgers. Heads up by Joyner to get on that ball. So that'll go down as a sack for Robert Quinn.
Gurley. Up the gut for 5. Rookie in a game since Steven Jackson in 2004. That's what Gurley did last week. 146. Gurley taking it to the outside. That Gurley dishing out some punishment as well. Good block by Havenstein. Came in averaging 94.5 yards per game on the ground. Gurley again. He hurdles over a defender, and it cost him. The timing was off. Mike Neal put the initial heat on Gurley, and then the Packers were ready for him. Harkey sets up as a receiver. Under 2 minutes to go in the 3rd. Pump fake. Foles looking long. Foles, he loses the football! Popping free at the 36. And St. Louis recovers it. Peppers the first man there. And it's Mason who's got the football for the Rams. 57 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Cunningham in the backfield. Protection holds up. Folds. And Bailey extending his arm but can't snag it. Rams are down 21-10. From 53 yards away. It's no good. Off to the left for Greg Zuerlein. Back nearly 6 years to find a game where Aaron Rodgers turned it over 3 times. Up the middle. Finally some room for Eddie Lacy to operate. 8-yard pickup. Play clock and the game clock are all even. And that play was not legal. Flags everywhere.
False start. Offense, number 75. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
We open up the fourth. The Packers are 2nd and 7 at their own 46. Rodgers straight back. Fires. It's complete. Down to the 42. Squeezes it into James Jones for a first down. Lacey in the backfield. Pistol formation. And they gang up on Lacey. Forward progress will get him to the 38. They have 81 yards on the ground. They've had over 120 in each game. Dump off. Lacey. Little spin by Lacey. It's a first down for Green Bay to the 30-yard line. Shotgun Rodgers. Over the middle, a bullet is dropped by Richard Rodgers in a matchup with T.J. McDonald. We see this formation once again, but this time it's Starks in back of Rodgers. Play clock is down to 2. Take it. Rodgers. Flip to Richard Rodgers. Spilled out. Craig Rigsby and Jeff Jordan played a big role, and then at Cal with Jeff Tedford. Rodgers hit and brought down. Rodgers thought he had a clean lane to work with, but Michael Brockers was there, and he picks up a sack on the play. He missed a 44-yard field goal last week, his first miss of the season. This one, he gets it through, but a flag on the play.
I think the Rams may have been offsides or lined up in the neutral zone.
Illegal use of the hands, hands to the face, number 82, the kicking team. 10-yard penalty, still fourth down.
Trying to place this one inside the 10. Tavon Austin, dangerous return now. Will never even touch the football. American Cancer Society. Join in the fight against breast cancer. Learn more on October 13th. Gurley. Big run for Gurley. And a burst for St. Louis. Second straight game over 100 yards rushing. Little flick. Austin loops around. Austin! Dynamic in the open field. Leans forward to the 10. It's a 15-yard gain for Tavon Austin. From the 10. Mason in the backfield. Give it to Mason. He goes down. Mason gets up and gets yardage. We'll pick up 2 on the play. 9:44 to play in the fourth from Lambeau. They crowd the line. Give it to Gurley. Taking it to the outside. And Gurley out of bounds. A 1-yard pickup. Ha-ha, Clinton Dix over there defensively. Shotgun for Foles. Foles pulls the trigger. Tip and picked off. Deflected again. Ha-ha, Clinton Dix with the INT. With St. Louis deep in Green Bay territory, no points. Picked off in the end zone. Rodgers zips one out for James Stark.
Play.
Ready.
Third pick for Foles. That's a career high. Starks. No gain on the play. 8:22 and counting left in the fourth quarter.
He's going to have to now if the Rams are going to come back.
3rd and 7. Chris Long is out with a knee injury for St. Louis. Rodgers trying to tuck. Now toss. Incomplete. And that one almost picked off. Starks in a matchup with Barron. Aaron Rodgers gets some extra film study, and he looks up at the big screen before he walks off to the sideline to see the replay. Aste running to Tavon Austin. This is returnable from the 24. Austin is out of bounds. 52-yard punt and a 6-yard return on ESPN. On a first down run, Gurley is denied. He lost the ball at the end. Sense of urgency for the Rams. Gurley remains in there. Gurley gets the call, finds a running lane. Gurley takes it across the 40-yard line for a first down, and he ran into Ha-ha Clinton Dix. Line of scrimmage is now the 41. Gurley squeezes through, gets driven. After the gain of 3, he got hit hard on the play by Guyan. 2nd and 7 now. Benny Cunningham is in from the pistol. Foles Sideline throw. Dropped. It's Brian Quick. It's a 3rd and 7 for St. Louis. Foles fires it. Complete. Out across midfield. Jared Cook finally getting involved here. St. Louis is in Green Bay territory with a fresh set of downs. Gurley in the backfield. They fake it to him. Foles out of trouble. Heaves it downfield. Incomplete. 4:40 remaining in the 4th. Foles in trouble. Engulfed by Matthews.
Watch him just step right up here. And they both let him go. Reynolds looking to his right as Matthews goes by him on the left, and Foles has no shot.
It's a 3rd and 18 for Foles and the Rams. Flip it underneath. Benny Cunningham to the 45. There's only 3:48 left in the game. Injury to Hayward allowed Jeff Fisher to think about the circumstances, and he sends Greg Zuerlein on for a 63-yard attempt. Zuerlein, the kick is no good. He had the leg. Trying to ice this game with 3:23 to play. Rams have 2 timeouts remaining. Lacey across the 45, brought down by McDonald.
Surprising division in the NFL. NFC South.
2nd and 7 now for Green Bay. No surprise, it's Lacey again. Fighting for yardage and no gain on the play. St. Louis has no timeouts remaining. 3:13 left on the clock. It's a 3rd and 7 for the Packers. Rodgers on the toss to Richard Rodgers. Oh, Rodgers going upstairs. McLeod got kicked by Rodgers.
And that play will do it. Packers have 12 men in the huddle.
So that first down allows Green Bay to eat up more than 15. James Starks is in. And it's Kuhn. Fan participation when John Kuhn gets the football. It's a 2-yard pickup. A couple of running plays here. It will take the clock down to 30 seconds.
319.
Kuhn in front of Lacey. Lacey gets the call. Wrapped up at the 28 by Quinn. St. Louis playing without one of their playmakers on defense, Alec Ogletree. Ty Montgomery busting free down the sideline. Montgomery out of bounds. Yard attempt. It's good. And a penalty marker down.
You can't do that. You can't leap over a player like that.
There is no foul on the play. The field goal is good.
Stedman Bailey is the deep man. He won't touch it. Benny Cunningham in the backfield. Green Bay had 12 men on the field.
12 players on the defense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Foles has been picked off 3 times. And he drops it in the bucket. Stedman Bailey tripped up. And the clock is rolling. No timeouts left. 48 seconds left. Clinton Dix saves the touchdown. 69-yard reception. 33 seconds left. And St. Louis spikes it to stop the clock.
Throw by Nick Foles.
Remember, Green Bay threw it on 3rd down. They could have used more clock. Foles will sky it through the back of the end zone. 28 seconds to play. Foles picked off for the 4th time today. It is Quentin Rollins, his second.
Rollins' first interception resulted in a touchdown, and if he can keep his feet here, he might have had another one. Trying to squeeze that ball into Tavon Austin. Packers were all over it. And Rollins, 2nd-round pick, gets his 2nd pick of the day.
Green Bay Packers improved to 5-0. The Lambeau dominance continues. That's 12 straight wins at home for the Packers. They defeat the Rams 24-10. The final. For Dan Fouts and Evan Washburn, I'm Ian Eagle saying so long from Green Bay.